Good night once again, brothers and sisters. It's your brother Canis James. I was made to understand that the ruling political party right now that is in power have a problem with my videos because it go against their belief and what they stand for. Right? But I'm saying this and I'm putting it out there because I know anything up on the internet stays up on the internet. I have no enemies. I have no enemies. Let me say that loud and clear again. I live good with everybody, right? I respect everybody's decision. Likewise, I expect people to respect my decision too. I watch other people from the governing party say all manner of thing about other people, and nobody seems to make threats towards them or nothing. So I don't think it's right that people should make threats toward me because of what I believe and my belief, right? Okay. So I'm saying this to say that should anything happen to me, you guys know where to look. Where exactly to look. I have no enemy. All because of my political stance and because I believe in that my country could do much better. And we as citizens should be living much better from our wealth. This wealth wasn't assigned to no political party. This is Guyanese people wealth. My brothers and sisters wealth. Every one of us should be benefiting. Anyhow, let me get into it. Now, champ, I read a thing today, right? And I just read, right, the VP representing the signing more or less the agreement by I know he said the manager, the chairman of GPL, right? In agreement, he's representing it to pay a consultant $650,000 US per month. And why y'all listening? $650,000 US per month for advice. Champ, I don't know is either we don't care or we gone crazy now. Or the government just don't care what they do no more. $650,000 US advice? It's what advice they give you, man. They gotta be out for conquer the world. It gotta be for conquer the world. $650,000 US you willing to pay for advice. Right? We got 2 oil ships we got here right now. When I Google it just and I read it, it said it between the 2 oil ships, it come up to $2.4 million. Yeah, I tell you, US. $2.4 million US. So when you add the $2.4 million US that we pay in the 2 oil ships and still getting blackout frequently, right? Plus, at the $650,000 US to that money, that's $3 million US and 50,000, right? $3,050,000 US. That's what we're paying. That's what we will be paying, including 2 oil ships now, this consultant, because it looked like the deal already done signed, right? That the VP could come out and defend that. Yeah, make them make sense, boy. Make them make sense. I want someone one y'all take it in the calculator when y'all see this video and see how much billions again the dollar that's gonna add up to. But yet still, you guys had a problem with paying the teachers them and raise the salary, and raise the pay. You had a big problem with paying the teachers them and raise the pay. But yet say you willing for go and give man $650,000 US just as advice? And you make them make sense, boy? Make them make sense. You see why this government got come to power? They don't care what they do. We paying the oil ship $2.4 million. 2.4. Now we willing to pay another guy now, our company, $650,000 US. Is we really going on in this country? But we have a problem with paying the locals and them, the nurses, the policemen that deserve a better salary, the nurses that deserve a better salary, the public workers that deserve a better salary. We have a problem with paying them. We have a big problem with paying them. But we willing to pay foreigners, right? All these amount of money. I don't understand what's going on in this country, bro. I literally don't understand. And the VP actually come out and defend this man and get $650,000 US per month. Yeah, me tell me y'all see something wrong with this if these people come out of power, boy. If people got come out of power, got to come out of power. These people mean no good for this country. They don't mean no good for this country. Another thing I hear a lot of you guys talking about, oh, look how Guyana developing all them budget that they pass. It's a ridiculous amount of money in the budget. We never even hear figures like some of these figures that we hear when the budget pass. Yeah, I tell you? But look at it. Name majority all the works that put out, the major works that put out in this country, you know it was done with? Loans. This work was done with loans. It wasn't with the budget money that put out the Harbour Bridge, the new Harbour Bridge built is loan. The road that the Chinese built out there is loan. And many other things, they do it with loan. So all this budget money going, bro? Where all this money going? And I may even tell me, I sit down and I think this government governing this country the right way. Let me even go a little further. And the coalition government, right? And the coalition government, we wasn't even getting this amount of blackout that we getting. Every time people take power, that's what they do. Kill with blackout, dirty water, and everything else. Like we catching ourselves by. Now you willing to go and pay a man $650,000 US per month. Per month, you willing to pay somebody that money. Make that make sense? This government got to come out of power by. All y'all doing is in debt in this country more. In debt in this country more. Right now our country national debt right now, as I speak to you guys, currently stand at $7 billion US and counting. $7 billion US and counting. And yet still we the second fastest growing economy. We the second fastest growing economy. Yeah, make that make sense, by? Can the maths just say mathsing up to me? It's adding up. As I said, a lot of you guys living in the moment. Yeah, things happening for you now, so you're happy. Look for the future generation what to come. My fighters, I tell you, you know, it's my brothers and sisters. I don't want none that bad happen to me, but it's so be it if I gotta be a sacrificial lamb so that my brothers and sisters could get a better way of life. I'm willing to be that. I'm willing to be that. Bullshit. How you make that make sense? Teachers strike and can't get a raise of pay. When you come back to the table, you get them pittance for the money. Public servants working for pittance. Police officers, soldiers working for pittance. But you're willing to pay these foreign companies these big set of money by. That's why I keep asking all the time, and I keep pressing on this issue. Is in whose interest the government is working. That can't be the people's interest. It can never be the people's interest. We got a thing that's happening at the Palms, right? They got right now the Palms washing machine there down for roughly about 6-8 months. Every time the clothes bank up in there with the old people we put in there that some people neglect. Every time the clothes in the bank up in the Palms. Yeah, I tell you, this money that's supposed to come in for help Guyanese people, they're not helping us. They're helping a few, and they're enriching themselves, and everything is good. As I tell you, I gotta fight, and I gotta fight all the days of my life for my brothers and sisters. I gotta stand up. Yeah, I tell you, because what you are doing is not right. Nothing at all about this is right. You willing for going to pay a man $650,000 US, and the VP come out and defend paying this man this money for advice. For advice, that's what we're paying it for. Advice. And we done paying the oil ship 2.4, yeah, I tell you, $2.4 million we done paying them US per month. But teachers and public service can't get a raise of pay. The people who deserve it can't get a raise of pay. I driving past the market the other day, I see pumpkin sliced up. Who we used to pay $160 for. You know, it sells for $500 a piece. Now you use a family of 3, 4, or 5, you gotta buy a whole pumpkin. So roughly you can carry about what, 3,000, 3,500, somewhere around then. And you make this make sense by cost of living gone through the roof, and the government don't give a damn. They got to come out of power, body. Got to come out.